the Packers players after that Carolina game were probably thinking to themselves after the game, you know, a win is a win, and everybody knows that it's true. I'd rather win by 1 point or 80 points. It doesn't matter. It counts as a W. But what they're telling themselves, the good thing was we pulled together as a team, and we came back and won. And they're going to need that type of stuff against other teams that are good. They're going to need to know that they can come pull together and do what they takes to win. But they're also going to look back at the game and go, hey, we can't underestimate people. We can't go into games like that. We can't whatever we did in practice that week, we can't do that again. You know, we have to get ready as a team, or teams like Carolina will beat us. You know, it probably scared them into having a great week of practice for Chicago. That's why I gave them 38 points. Because I know when you get scared by a team that you're supposed to just smash, then you start doing things differently. And differently means you're going back to basics. And they're going back to basics, but I really, really think that they know that they lost some people on defense, Nick Collins, that they're going to offensively try to blow the back out of Chicago, because it's just one of those things as offense when you realize they lost something on defense, when you take more responsibility. I mean, they just scored way more points in the first half than they did, and that's why the game was close. Second half, they came out and made some changes, which looked good. I mean, when you can come out, when you get stopped like that in the first half, and you come out in the second half and you do what you're supposed to do, and you get a win, and you do it easily in the second half, then that shows that when you do everything you're supposed to do, then, and I hate to say this because, you know, it's almost a jinx, when you do everything you're supposed to do and you score and you come back on somebody, then that just lets you know how good a team you are. It just lets you know, hey, when we do what we're supposed to do, we're almost unbeatable. And on defensively, when they got the stops they were supposed to get, when you get stops, everybody talks about this and all this. Turnovers are good and great and all this other kind of stuff, but a stop, when you stop somebody that needs to get something done, when you stop somebody that needs to get a first down or something like that, a stop is just as good as some of those other things because it will demoralize a team. And in the second half, even though it was a close game, didn't you feel the air go out of Carolina a couple of times when they got a first down, it was third down or something, or when they stopped them on defense? Didn't you see the air kind of go out of Carolina? Well, that's what the Packers do to people. They let you see. It's like fighting your little brother. Your little brother comes out there and he says, yeah, and then, you know, you slip my hard one a couple of times. He's hanging in there, slip my hard one. He's like, hey, you know what? Time to take that ass whooping like I'm supposed to take. And get that mindset where they're supposed to go, where they're supposed to be at, what they're supposed to be. And the Packers knew, hey, you know, because you're fighting your little brother, he gets that one lucky punch and you're like, oh, time for playtime's over. And you wail on him, and then you make him stop. Well, that's what the Packers did, and that's how they won. But as the players know, they got to do what they've been coached. They know they got to, you know, get into more film. They know they got to do better than what they did. And poor old Chicago's going to run into the team that knows what they have to do to win.